Dragnev faces an early challenge in the Sicilian defense Moscow variation main line, as Schernthaner sets the tone in Grand Prix Pluscity Blitz tournament round 9. On e4. On c5. Knight f3. On d6. Bishop b5 check leads us into Sicilian defense Moscow variation main line. Bishop d7. Threatening bishop takes b5. On c4 played by Schernthaner. Knight c6. King castled kingside. On e5. Knight c3. Knight ge7. On d3. On g6. Bishop g5. Bishop g7. Knight d5. Schernthaner is aiming to play. Bishop takes c6. On takes c6. Bishop takes e7 and increase their advantage significantly. Queen c8 played by Dragnev. Knight f6 check. King f8. Queen a4 it is novelty move. On h6. Knight takes d7 check. Queen takes d7. Bishop takes e7 check. King takes e7. On a3. On a5. Queen d1. Queen c7. Bishop takes c6. On takes c6. Knight d2. Rook ab8. Threatening rook takes b2. On b3 played by Schernthaner. Rook hd8. Rook b1. King f8. On g3. King g8. On f4. On takes f4. On takes f4. Queen e7. Queen f3. Bishop c3. Threatening bishop takes d2. Queen g2 played by Schernthaner. King h8. Dragnev wants to play. On d5. On e5. Queen e6. Knight f3. On a4. Queen c2. On takes c4. On takes c4. Bishop d4 check, and put immense pressure on the opponent. Knight f3 played by Schernthaner. Rook b7. King h1. Rook db8. Dragnev intends to play. On a4. Queen h3. King g7. On f5. On takes b3, and take decisive advantage. Queen c2 played by Schernthaner. Threatening queen takes c3 check. Bishop g7 played by Dragnev. Dragnev is preparing to play. Queen f6. On f5. Queen c3. Queen g2. On a4. On e5. On takes e5, and secure a stronghold in the game. On f5 played by Schernthaner. On takes f5. On takes f5. Queen f6. Knight d2. On d5. On takes d5. On takes d5. Queen takes c5. Queen c3. Dragnev is looking to play. Queen takes c5. On f6. Bishop f8. Rook be1. Queen c3. Rook e3. Queen takes d2. Rook e7. Rook takes e7, and secure a stronghold in the game. Queen takes c3 played by Schernthaner. Bishop takes c3. Knight f3. Rook takes b3. Rook bc1. Rook takes a3. Do not rush. Can you find the strongest move for Schernthaner? On d4 is the correct move because Rook ab3. On f6. Rook f8. Rook cd1. On a4. Rook d3. Still Schernthaner is losing. Let's explore the main variation. Rook takes a3. Rook c2 is not the best move played by Schernthaner. Rook ab3. Rook a2. Rook 8 b7. Knight h4. Rook b1. Threatening rook takes f1 check. King g2 played by Schernthaner. Rook 1 b2 check. Rook takes b2. Rook takes b2 check. King g3. Bishop e5 check. King g4. Rook b4 check. King h5. Bishop f6. Threatening rook takes h4 mate. Knight f3 played by Schernthaner. Rook f4. Time to think. Find the best continuation for Schernthaner. On h4 is the right idea because King h7. Rook f2. On a4. Rook a2. Rook takes f3. Rook takes a4. Still Schernthaner is losing. Let's analyze the main line. Rook f4. King takes h6. Do not rush. Can you find the strongest move for Dragnev? Rook takes f5 is the right idea because Rook g1. Rook takes f3. Rook g3. Rook takes g3. Pawn takes g3. On a4 Dragnev have small advantage shifting to the main game. King takes h6 slightly worse move played by Schernthaner. On a4 do not rush. Can you find the strongest move for Schernthaner? Rook e1 is a strong choice since Bishop g7 check. King g5. Rook takes f3. Rook e7. Rook f1. Rook a7. Still Schernthaner is losing. Let's explore the main variation. On a4 is an inaccurate played by Dragnev. Threatening rook takes f5. On h3 is a mistake played by Schernthaner. On a3 a masterful performance by Dragnev.